Sand Bay. The MOD has cleared the area while they attempt to identify the object.
Royal Engineers and the Royal Navy's bomb disposal squad were at the beach this afternoon, stepping up their joint operation to clear the beach of Second World War mines and scaffolding exposed over the past few days. Well, Carol Madge now joins us live from Tregantle.
Yes, hello. This is the closest that we can get to the beach now. Teams clearing the scaffolding have found a UXO, an unexploded object. It is in fact some distance away from where the other clearing operation is going on. We've been asked to withdraw to a distance of 1,000 metres while the teams try to find out what it is and if it's dangerous. Meanwhile, work is going on to try to clear the wartime scaffolding. The heavy machinery making light work of removing the wartime defences. Low tide exposed the twisted metal which has caused the Royal Engineers such problems. The teams are desperate to make sure the beach is completely clear of the mines and scaffolding which could be so dangerous to bathers. 50 years ago, those same mines cost the lives of dozens of bomb disposal experts charged with clearing the southwest's beaches of mines. Major Charles Stewart was in charge of mine clearing in the south and found the maps of where mines had been laid impossible to follow.
We had already found out that the plans were always inaccurate and people who were relying on the plans got killed. So we swept the whole field instead of trying to trace specific spots where mines were.
They were never asked to clear Tregantle Beach, but Major Stewart has now spoken to the officers in charge of this operation in the hope that his knowledge could help.
I urged him to sweep every inch of the beach in view of our experience. I also told him what we'd done at Brighton, and he was happy to inform me that he was awaiting the reinforced bulldozers to sweep the beach and to move all the sand that we had to do at Brighton, because I didn't want him to lose any more lives. That was my main concern.
Mine clearing at Perranporth. The day after this photograph was taken, one of these men was killed by a mine. Major Stewart's days with the bomb disposal team ended soon after, when he was thrown into the sea by an explosion. He says he's not surprised mines are still turning up on the southwest beaches, and its vital searches for more are thorough. With me now is Colonel Clark, who's in charge of the mine clearing operation, and oceanographer Dr. Paul Russell. First of all, Colonel Clark, what have you found?
We're not quite sure yet. It's something that's suspicious, so we've done the sensible thing. We've pulled back, we've taken notes of what it is, and we're consulting the experts.
Where is it?
It's about 1,000 metres away from where we've been clearing the scaffolding, and we've been working on that all morning, and we've had to pull out, unfortunately, while this is investigated.
How are you trying to identify it?
We have experts who've got all of the books and all of the details, and we've faxed up all of the information, and we're waiting now for further information back.
Do you think it's linked with the mines and the scaffolding?
I don't know yet, and it's too early to speculate.
Now, what about the rest of the work? It's a bit of a race against time, isn't it?
Absolutely. We can only work 1.5 hours either side of the low. We started at 3 o'clock this morning. We did the early morning stint. We brought in some armoured vehicles to assist us. They're pulling the scaffolding off. Then we're going in to cut it up. And we hope, or we had hoped, that by tonight, and certainly by tomorrow, we'll have cleared the beach of that scaffolding and the mines that were associated with it. Then we go into the second part of the operation to clear some more.
Thank you. Dr. Russell, why do you think this scaffolding has been exposed after all these years?
Well, normally in this bay, the longshore drift is from west to east and the sand collects in the bay. But this winter we've had an abnormally frequent east wind, which has reversed the sand transport direction, so it's from east to west. And because Rainhead blocks off the sand supply from the east, then the sand level in this part of the bay has gone down.
It seems to have been pretty extreme, the weather conditions.
Yes, as I said, the frequent east winds is what's caused the problem, and we had some large waves last Wednesday coming in from the southeast, which obviously lowered the sand level down to reveal the tops of the structures.
Has it been a very dramatic fall, the sand level here?
Yes, it's fallen about 6 feet, which is a lot.
Now, what do you think's happening now to the sands?
Well, while these waves remain small and coming in from the southwest, then the sand level will be building back up, and in maybe a week or so, if the waves stay like this, then the structures will be covered once again.
So you think it's going to reverse?
If the waves stay like they are now, yes.
Dr. Russell, Colonel Clark, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
Work has in fact stopped now, but teams will be back in the water at 3:30 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Carol, and if we hear a loud bang, we'll return to you. Onward then.